G'day, we're going in for a start. This is race one of the Interclub Championships for Southeast Queensland, sailed on the Sunshine Coast at Springfield Lakes. Going in for a start. What is really interesting in this race, we have 17 boats represented from four clubs, four of the top clubs in South Queensland. That is Wynnum Manly, Redlands, Paradise, and Springfields. So apologies, that's 5 clubs. But going in for a start, what I'd like to talk about is the sailing in this event is first class in terms of the competition. The venue, Springfield Lakes, is known for its challenging light weather, puffy conditions, and we have a very light breeze today. The course was extremely challenging and required lots of adjustments to, in particular, the leech tension on the rigs. Too tight and you stalled the sails, too loose and you didn't have enough power. So it was getting that right combination of the tightness on the leech to maximise your performance through these light airs. You can see it's very, very light conditions here. The mirror represents obviously light weather. We've gone in for a start and 5-2 leads the way, followed closely by 5-1-4. And what is interesting in this race was the competition between the top 4 or 5 boats was intense, i.e. we had 4:30 from Paradise, that's David. We had 32 from Paradise, that is Gary. We had 514 from Paradise, that is Andrew. Andrew is the 4th ranked sailor in the world at the moment in this class, coming off this year's World Championship in Sweden. So you can see here 5-2 leads 5-1-4. There was a little bit of a joke, which I don't want to repeat to you, about Andrew being 4th in the Worlds and 6th on the Gold Coast. But that's not actually the case. He's actually 2nd on the Gold Coast at the moment. So, well, it's not the Gold Coast, it's Southeast Queensland. Today, Andrew sailed an exemplary race where he displayed really good skills. Unfortunately, he was quite involved in looking at an acquisition of another boat, so it took his focus off the sailing today, and that may have impacted his results today. But still, he was always up there in the top 3 boats, top 3 or 4 boats. What is great to see is that 430, who sailed superbly in this series, has only been sailing for a year and did exceptionally well in this regatta. And you'll see his results in the sheet which follows. But well done to David, who is really developed his skills and his sailing skills in a relatively short time. Also Gary, who's been sailing relatively for the last year, sailed in the New South Wales titles and cleaned the guys up in New South Wales. Sailed extremely well in the Nationals and got a 10th place, I think it was in the Nationals. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but he sailed a superb race. Today he would have won the regatta had he not stalled on the finishing line. And that race unfortunately wasn't videoed, but what you're looking at the moment is I think 3 or 4 races which we videoed in this event. But I've got to say, Gary actually sailed a superb race and deserved to win the series. Had he not stalled on the finishing line, that stalling on the finishing line cost him the series. with 5-2 winning the series with a 2 points, 2-point advantage over 3-2. Following in third place was 514, just a few points behind. And then David, 430, also from Paradise, coming in fourth place. David had some very good supporters today. His wife joined us all under the tree and she was cheering him on. And you could hear his cheers, the cheers of his wife occasionally, because David actually won one of the races. And that was a combination of great steering, really good settings on his boat, and also a little bit of luck, which also always helps in these conditions. But enjoy the sailing. I will stop talking now and put some music on, and you can enjoy the rest of the race. 5-2 leads the way with 3-2 really on his tail at the moment, with 3-2, 5-1-4 on his tail and 3-2 in third place. But what you'll see here is 5-1-4 actually catches him on the downwind leg. Interesting, Andrew and Mike were sitting together, and as a result of this race, Mike changed his settings slightly. He felt he was too loose on his main leech and tightened up his main leech a little bit to improve his upwind performance, which did have a significant impact on his results in the later races. But enjoy the sailing, enjoy the videos, and look forward to seeing you on the water. Don't forget, there's a lot of effort which goes into videoing all of these races. I trust you enjoy them. This is the South Queensland Interclub Championships for 2025, and what you're seeing here is an extremely close race between the 4th world champion and 5-2, going to the bottom mark, and I trust you enjoy the finish. That's it for me. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now.